Welcome to another how-to video from Bugspray.com. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Crusader Hand Duster. This is a duster that we've been selling for some 30 years. It's been around a long time, and for the most part, the design is the same, but there are some enhancements. There are some improvements. It's kind of tough to make something that's been good for so long even better, but in this case it's happened. They've done it. So what's different about the sprayer and why is it better? Well, for starters, the base is a better metal. It's a stronger metal, so it's less likely to bend or give way under pressure, which can happen in some situations. The previous model, and of course you can see in our previous video, we always talked about adding ball bearings or marbles to the compartment here to help keep the dust loose. It now comes with a ball bearing, so you don't have to worry about that. The rubber that's used is a softer rubber. It's more pliable. It stays soft longer, so you're not likely to get cracks, which can happen over the aging process of the unit. The nozzle itself has a pliable rubber tip on there. Of course, you can seal it up when not in use, but when you're using it, it bends a little bit. So if you need to get a little bit of a bend for your application, that can happen naturally. But one of the great additions is this orifice is not that small, so what's now included is this plastic tip, and it's tapered so it fits right over the existing tip. And then you can notice here that the orifice is super small. So this gives you the ability to do dusting into some really tight cracks and crevices. And that's an addition that we've been wanting for a long time, so we're happy to see that finally happen. As always, the duster should be used in an upside down position. And what that does is it allows the dust to flow from here up into the extension and out without clogging the bottom. If by chance you do get a clog in the extension, just like before, you can remove this little pipe cleaner type of a rod and insert that into the actual extension, and then give it a little bit of a reaming here, and then that should free up any dust that's clogged it up. Another thing they've added is a washer to the base. This is generally going to be used by professionals, whether they're attaching it to their toolbox or maybe their tool belt. Maybe they're going to put a rope through here or a chain and hang it. It just allows them to carry it around easier, and for most people it's not going to be applicable. But what is important is that when you're storing this unit, you don't want to just set it on the shelf. The best way to store it is inside a Ziploc bag. You might ask why. There's a couple of reasons. Most people don't empty the duster when they're done, so in the end the duster still has dust in it, and if you're letting the unit sit around with dust in it, the dust is going to accumulate moisture. Put it in a Ziploc bag, seal it up, and you'll have the dust preserved so that next time it's way less likely to be a little bit clogged or clumpy. Sealing it up will also keep the actual rubber from drying out. We still recommend removing the dust if you're going to store it for any period of time, because dust by its nature has a tendency to absorb the moisture inside the rubber and cause it to lose some of its flexibility. So for long time storage, empty the duster. Sticking a vacuum in here after you've emptied it is not a bad idea. This way you can suck out as much as possible and put it up for storage from year to year. That way this duster should last for many, many years. So thanks for watching my Crusader product review video from Bugspray.com.